If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Today, we're diving deep into a powerful and necessary topic: Black women in politics, where the work continues. Unifying Black women's voices on political issues surrounding voting blocs in the US and abroad, and atheist Black non believers. Black women have always been at the forefront of change. From the civil rights movement to contemporary political landscapes, our resilience and leadership have been nothing short of phenomenal. But the journey doesn't stop
You
here.
got a bad echo.
That we continue to strengthen the Black diaspora and educate ourselves on growing our personal, educational, economic, family, community, and global power. Let's break it down. First, personal power. This is about knowing who you are and embracing your identity. It's about self love, self care, and self respect. When you understand your worth, you stand tall in any room. Next, educational power. Education is a tool that can open doors and create opportunities. By pursuing knowledge, we not only better ourselves, but also pave the way for future generations. Economic power. Financial literacy and independence are key. We need to support Black owned businesses, invest wisely, and build wealth that can be passed down. Family and community power. By uplifting our families and communities, we create a solid foundation. It's about nurturing the next generation and ensuring they have the resources and support they need to thrive. And finally, global power. Our influence isn't limited to our local communities. We are part of a global network of Black women who are making a difference. By uniting on a global scale, we amplify our voices and our impact.
Hey, cheeks, what's going on today? This Monday. How are you doing? Happy holidays.
I'm doing good. Happy holidays. Je veux Noël.
Oh, oui.
Je veux Noël.
Je Noël. So, what's going on? How's everything going?
Oh, I'm just tired.
Yeah, you tired?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to crack open a monster. So if I
Oh my
wanna, yeah, if I want to stay afloat on this live stream, I'll be risking it all,
God.
risking my health.
Okay, yeah, you risking your health. Don't end up like Kevin Samuels. He was sitting up there drinking those monsters.
Oh, I mean, he probably was drinking them every day. I'm trying to get switched to G Fuel because that's better. So they
Mm,
claim.
yeah, that's what they say. Okay, so let's get started. So this is Diddy's first Christmas in the pokey.
You should show the picture that I made for you.
Oh, okay. I gotta go. Let me see. I gotta pull it up. No, that's not it. Okay. I need better glasses. I really, really do. I really, really need better glasses. Okay. Well, talk and look for something while I look for this. Because I need better glasses.
It should just be in your downloads.
Yeah, well. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, well, whatever. Okay. Okay, let me see. You have nothing to say? You just gonna
Yeah,
let us.
I'm gonna share my screen real
Okay,
quick.
you have it. You can show it. Okay.
Okay, but you got to put it up.
Okay, of course, of course. Now, what in the world is this? Okay.
It's Quake.
What does Quake have to do with Diddy? Okay. I said, look here, game head. I said you didn't have to have dead air. My goodness, you're gonna go to Quake.
It's gonna.
It's gonna what? It's gonna do nothing. It's
It,
gonna do nothing. It's just some ish you want to play. Okay.
you never know. The people like Quake. You know they be having fun and what's dude's stuff again?
Who? What dude?
Sean Atwood. They be having fun on
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They do. They have fun. I didn't say
We-
you couldn't have fun. I'm just, how is it relevant? Okay, that's
it's
all I
all
said.
it's all relevant. Remember they were showing South Park in the song "You Want to Do What in My Butt."
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Tell me what you want to do. What? Mm-mm-mm.
And Diddy did what
Oh, you
Diddy
know
did
what?
and watch this. Diddy did a lot in the butt.
You know what I want you to pull up? Pull up, not quite. I want you to pull up. I wonder if we could show a small part of Friday after next because
No.
we can't show it. We're gonna get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Okay, because Cat Williams, when did that movie come out?
Oh, that movie.
2009.
Yeah, or 7.
Cat Williams at that bathroom scene when he goes to use the bathroom, and I think Ice Cube and his dad or something is trying to get in the bathroom too or whatever. He's like, no, that was afterwards. His dad had to use the bathroom after Cat was already in there, and Terry Crews came. So Cat Williams, he's trying to go in the bathroom. Something he say, look, this not no Diddy party. Girl, Cat been trying to tell us about Diddy, and we was missing it. That just went over everybody's head.
He said that in the movie?
Yes, he says it in Friday After Next.
Wow, and it just went over everybody's head.
It went over.
Because originally, isn't Terry
Mhm.
Crews' character coming out of prison or something?
Yes,
Yeah, he was supposed to hurt him.
yes, badly.
And Cat changed the script. That
Right.
why
Mhm.
would Ice Cube have that in his movie?
I don't know. He didn't write it by himself. He had a co-writer, and then the studio kind of intervened too. And the studio said different things. So on Club Shay Shay, Cat said that he had to go to the studio and say, "Can I change this, please? Can I change this?"
Because wasn't there a scene? I know I haven't watched a movie in a long time. One of my favorite movies, actually, Pulp Fiction, where
Mhm.
Veen Rhymes was being held captive by them crazy guys. Remember?
Huh? Oh, in Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Diddy be wanting to party, and you got to tell him no.
No.
You got to tell him no. He was trying to let us know. He was trying to let us know.
To stay away from there. And you
Yes.
said that New Edition that Diddy managed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Diddy managed New Edition, and you told me that it didn't last long, and you suspect that he was trying to bother Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, I don't know. Somebody's brownness. You know what I mean?
He was trying to see all the brown in Bobby Brown.
Right.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay.
He was disturbing somebody's virgin hole. And they was
Virgin Interactive.
they was trying to protect that virgin hole. That's what Cat said. You gotta protect that virgin hoe because Diddy be wanting to party. And you got to tell him no. Boy,
You
we
got you
found
got to
out.
you got to protect your chocolate cherry.
Man, gotta protect it at all cost. There's something wrong with that man. Okay, straight up.
It's crazy how these people get power and they're
Mhm.
just abuse it.
I thought the point was to get out the hood. I thought the point was to make a lot of money. Oh, somebody's up here. Okay. Mark Riley. You want to come up? I'm going to add Mark Riley to the stage. Hello, Mark. Mark,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
what you want to say, Mark?
It is not quite.
Mark, your background is too loud. Anyway, I'm trying to sorry cheeks. Anyway, I'm trying to put up the picture you want me to put up. Yeah, I'm having a rough night tonight.
It should just be in your downloads.
My last couple of streams have not gone the way I wanted them to.
Okay, I
Oh
think
my
that's it.
goodness. You think that's it for you playing Quake? Okay.
No, no. I was
Ah. Mm-hmm.
it gives, something to look at.
Okay. Now can you see it?
Yeah.
But it's weird.
You didn't download it,
I actually did.
but you can't find it.
I mean, I can see it. Can you see it now? Let me go back.
I can see it. I can see it.
But you can see just it's too much being shown.
It's too much being shown. It's too tiny. And you
Okay.
shouldn't show your email.
I know. I'm trying. Who is this? How many people is it gonna be?
What people?
What? Mark Riley.
I fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Mark Riley. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who is this? Cheers. Now what you got? You trying to present? Oh, that's me. Okay, you got you got Quake up, and I'm trying to pull this Diddy picture up, and I'm struggling. Okay, I just stopped. I'll come back. Let me see if I could finally. Let me see from the window to the wall. There
That's
we
better.
go.
Yeah.
To all the sweat fall. That's what Diddy said. All the sweat, 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 sweat. Oh, so now, so this is Diddy's first Christmas in the pokey. So what do you think his first Christmas is like? Did anybody see if he had any visitors for Christmas today?
I don't even think they want to let him have visitors.
Did anybody see if so did his children get to go? Did his mom with all her big blonde hair, did she get to go?
Diddy, I tried to sneak you in some cookies with some Tucci on it.
Uh-uh. With some Tucci on it.
Tucci sprinkles.
Mm-mm-mm.
I know that that withdrawal is rough in there.
Okay. That withdrawal ain't no pump. They said all that other stuff was a setup. When they had his kids call him for his birthday, they said that was a setup and had the cute little baby and everything.
But their mom is dead, so it still just feels wrong.
And had the cute little baby and everything. But their mom is okay. Mm-hmm. So I got caught up in the playback. I'm making sure my mic is clear. Yeah, but so they said that was a setup when they had the cute little baby love. Tell me, I love you, daddy. Happy birthday. Did all of that was so he could get some good PR. Hello.
Yeah, I'm being attacked.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I mean, their mom, and then isn't the girl, the woman that he had the baby with,
Mm-hmm.
Love? Isn't she in
Yeah.
trouble too?
For what? What'd she do?
Didn't he help her? Didn't she help him with the people under the house?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna put a.
Somebody. I remember it was some woman
Mm,
that helped Diddy, not only just his his assistant, but it was another woman.
what? You talking about Love, Mama?
Yeah.
You talking about Christina Coram is his assistant that facilitated all of this freak off stuff. Okay, all of this um sex axican, right? And Tucci and stuff. But as far as Love's mom, I know that she's been going with Diddy back and forth, right? While he
Mhm.
was with Carisha. But I don't know. So I heard her name the other day. I didn't even remember her name. So I don't know. I just know it's Diddy's first Christmas in prison. Everybody on YouTube is wrong. Nobody
Mhm.
sent Diddy any gifts, eggnog, or
You
nothing. Y'all are all terrible.
I mean, he got Santa Claus. Santa Claus was a
Wait a
he,
minute.
he participated in home invasion.
Santa Claus goes straight to the prison. Santa is in there with him for
Yep.
participating in a home invasion. I wish Mark Riley would leave me alone. Didn't you say you fell down the steps? Santa Claus goes straight to the feds. I mean, it's a rough life. And when Santa can't help you out,
Yeah, because Santa got his own allegations and stuff.
uh-oh. Santa got his own allegation. That's terrible. I mean, he brought it on himself by being a freak. And I just cannot get with a lot of these black men that are sitting up here trying to make excuses for him. Oh, this is because he sued Bellagio, the people who made Ciroc and won, and you just gotta and if the white predators aren't locked up, why the black ones got to be like
No,
girl?
because Diddy did something that is this is very international, because not only he had dealings in the US, but he had dealings in England and Japan and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and France.
Mm-hmm. Now remember, the former prime minister of Japan was unalived. What, a year ago? 8 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So now somebody said that people are starting to leave their home countries and unalive themselves to escape charges associated with Diddy. So, do you think that it's possible that that former prime minister had something to do, that he was involved with Diddy, associated with Diddy?
They all are, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's just he just got caught with his pants down. They're all involved with Diddy some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that Square Enix was involved with Diddy as well. Now, most of you people may not know who Square Enix is, especially people who are not gamers. Square Enix is a Japanese gaming company. They created hits like Final Fantasy. Maybe some of you may have heard of that before. Maybe, your kids might have told you they wanted this Final Fantasy game. They made that. And so I heard that Diddy had dealings with Square Enix.
Really? Why? Why
Yeah.
did he have dealings with Square Enix?
It's said that he learned that table thing, the girl on the table thing.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know
The,
you're trying to
the,
censor
the
me.
no, no, no. The human sushi tray. Mm-hmm.
Yes, he got that from Japan.
Right.
And it makes me think that does Square Enix have people under their building
Mm,
in
mm, mm,
Japan.
mm, 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 mm.
And
Okay.
Final Fantasy is like one of my favorite game franchises. I love Final Fantasy 7 and
Mm-hmm.
6.
Right. Well, I
He
want
has
to. Mm-hmm. Go
he
ahead.
has Dylans everywhere. Now the dude, what you said there was a guy who's on house arrest. What's his name? Because I don't know all these big fashion brands like that. Because I'm not
Oh, the guy who worked for Abercrombie and Fitch.
okay. So he's on house arrest. The guy from Abercrombie and Fitch doesn't have the same case that Diddy has. He doesn't have the same level because they locked Jeffrey Epstein up too, and they didn't let him out. He had to go through his whole trial locked up because
Right.
he had international dealings. So Diddy is Jeffrey Epstein. The guy from Abercrombie and Fitch, he'll get his time, but he's allowed to go on house arrest because the threat matrix isn't as large.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Diddy is considered a mafia. He is the booty mafia.
Well, we got somebody else, Cheeks, to just hit the panels. Let's see who this is. Come on up, that one guy.
Who was Mark? Who was that? Who was Mark?
I am so tired of you trolling me. Really,
Get him off. Get him off.
I am really tired of you trolling me. Now, I'm gonna let you back on that one guy. What do you have to say? I have to mute myself.
I'm just saying, like, situation is really crazy, okay? I'm just saying.
We can't hear you, that one guy. Can you speak up, please?
I'm just saying. This Diddy stuff is really crazy and it's disturbing. What he did is horrible.
Can you respond to him, Cheeks? Cheeks, I need you to respond.
What? This guy needs to leave. He's borking everything.
Okay, that one guy. Your connection was too fuzzy, so I had to put you out. Thank you for your question. Well, your comment. Thank you for your comment. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for hitting the panel. And if you feel led to, please donate to the channel. Cash App DA $ DANYEL 0416. That's right. Hit your girl up, help your girl out. Feel free to give to the channel, be in the Christmas spirit. Somebody might just send me only a turkey leg. Okay. All right. So anyway, so you're talking about the guy who is the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, but I also wanted to get to Aaliyah, Ashton Kutcher, Missy Elliott, the connection between them, and how a lot of people missed that from Punked, and how I came up. I said, you know what? I think that was a message from Diddy through Ashton Kutcher when he was doing Punked to Missy Elliott, because she was best friends with Aaliyah, and the Punk situation was she took a chain.
No, add Mr. J to this too.
Okay, Jay. Oh, thank
Because
you.
Diddy and Jay-Z were friends. Whatever.
Yes,
I don't care what Jay-Z's talking about. He's only distancing himself now because he
right,
got them allegations. But this all started really with Jay-Z and Aaliyah, because Jay-Z wanted to date Aaliyah. Beyonce was not his first choice.
right.
And when Aaliyah kept rejecting him and she wanted to be with Dame Dash, he got upset. And we all know that these guys don't like to be told no. One way or another, you're going to be giving it up.
Right.
And unfortunately,
Mhm.
Miss Aaliyah, she caught it on the aircraft. Now, Jaguarwright claims that she was drugged and that she was put. Go away. Go on. Get off the stream. Get off the stream. Stop trolling.
Keep going, Cheeks. Go ahead. Because you was making some good points.
Now, Jaguarwright claims that Aaliyah was drugged on the plane. I don't even know how I could, I'm trying to find ways not to.
That she was made to be intoxicated and carried onto
Yeah,
the plane
she was
unconscious.
carried onto the plane. And I heard somebody else say on between Reddit and 4chan that Mr. J used the same technology to put her in the recycle bin as the World Trade Center. Those remote,
Mhm.
those
What?
Go away.
Okay, I muted him. Okay,
You
what?
better get him up out of here.
I muted him. Go ahead.
So he used the same technology that brought down the World Trade Towers. Those
Oh, that's right. That's right.
those
Remote.
uh, those
Remote.
remote
No,
controlled.
no,
What? Who's Borgen?
I muted him. I don't know what the problem is.
You gotta
Okay.
get him out the stream. He's a troll.
I'm not a fool.
Get him out.
I took him out.
Like, get him up out of here.
Okay, I took him out.
Yeah, you got a lot of trolls and stuff. So, because he keeps messing up my point.
Okay.
So, yeah, he used the same technology that was used to bring down, allegedly, I have to say allegedly, the World Trade Centers. That
Mhm.
was a remote control plane. And the same with Aaliyah. It was a remote control plane.
Right.
Because it went up and then it just went down.
Oh, that the plane. Okay, I got it now. That the plane was remote control.
It went up and then it just went down.
Yeah.
Because, her death is very mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
And for years since her passing, a lot of people have just had a strange feeling about her death. That
Yeah.
her death is up there with like John Lennon, his death, or Lisa
Yeah.
Left Eye. Like some people feel like that the US government was involved with Aaliyah or something.
But don't you think that's a little bit of a reach?
That's a little bit of reach. I just want to put that in there, but to just
Mm-hmm.
add to the strangeness of her passing, because a lot of people said that the plane went up and then it just went back down. Like that plane was set up on purpose to fail.
I well, according to Jaguar, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Allegedly, maybe. Because she said that Lenny Kravitz was sending his plane.
Yeah, he was trying to get her because he found information that Mr. J wanted to put her in the recycle bin and he was trying to stop
Mr.
that.
J. Carter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try not to,
Right.
say his name fully. Yeah, he was trying to put her in the recycle bin and and Lenny Kravitz knew and he was doing all he could to stop it. But unfortunately it was just too late.
So, what do you think was the issue? Do you think Aaliyah was too timid to just put her foot down and say, "No, I'm not
She
getting
put
on
her
this
foot down.
janky ass plane. You're not putting me on this raggedy ass plane."
I don't know. Maybe she thought that, people try not to.
I don't think she thought that Jay Carter would go as far as he
Yeah.
allegedly, potentially may have went, because even Dame Dash can't. He said he can't really wrap his head around the allegations.
Yeah, but it's real. Allegedly. It's allegedly real, Dane. And I'm so sorry that happened to him. I'll be destroyed if something happened like that to me, my friend. This person's supposed to be my friend, but he was secretly trying to take my woman from me. And when my woman did the right thing, which is reject his ass, he went and put my woman in the recycle bin. I'll be hurt too. I'll be lost for words. Now, I think that the whole Ashton Kutcher and Missy Elliott thing, I think it was to bully uh Missy,
Right.
because I don't know, maybe they knew, but maybe she was trying to actively do some more research on Aaliyah's
Passing.
yeah, passing, and she was trying to figure out why did this happen, how did this happen. And maybe she was getting close to something and they wanted to discourage her because Diddy is friends with Jay-Z and Ashton Kutcher's friends with Diddy. So it's a chain.
Right.
And Diddy told Ashton, be like, hey, bother Missy Elliott on the show and get her to be discouraged and not talk about Aaliyah and stuff no more. Because they want the whole Aaliyah situation to just vanish, like she never
Yes.
existed.
Right. Because Jay Carter, he is into this power couple thing. Okay.
Yes.
And see, we know Kanye has some mental illness. And so he tries to mimic Jay-Z. That's why he had to have Kim Kardashian. So he was mimicking that power couple thing that he saw Jay setting up. So Aaliyah, he was trying to have a power couple thing with Aaliyah, but Aaliyah didn't want him. But I think Jay had sex with Aaliyah. And I think then Dame had sex with Aaliyah, of course, because that was his woman and
And Diddy
his
did.
fiance. You think Diddy did too?
Diddy did, and Mary J. Blige. They all had
Oh, oh.
they Mary J.
With
Blige.
Aaliyah?
Yes, and Jennifer Lopez, Dora.
Oh, that's right.
They took
Oh,
chunks.
that's right. Oh, that's
They
right.
took
Dora.
chunks out that girl. They
Mm-hmm.
all had their piece of flesh out of her.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, if you listen to Freddie P,
Cause she's laying in the bed in that picture, and they all surrounding her.
mhm,
Who parties in the bed? You know, we all know what happens at sleepovers. A whole bunch of stuff happens.
right,
Beds are intimate.
right,
Children get made in beds.
right. People. Okay, right,
People get made in beds. It's not something you do.
right.
So they had her in the bed and they're all smiling and they all surrounded her in the bed like she's some sort of prize.
Well,
It's a
okay.
creepy picture.
Freddie
I'm gonna
P
pull it
said,
up.
okay, pull it up. Freddie P said that on Making the Band, when he and his bandmates was told to walk to Brooklyn to get the cheesecake, it was because Diddy had Beyonce upstairs in his bed. So I mean, it looks to me like they're just like ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, just switching partners and all of that. And Diddy he was kind of on the whole power couple thing, you know, but he didn't really want Cassie to have a career of her own. He didn't want her because he had her. Oh my goodness, he got Cassie through coercion, and I mean, she was basically being held prisoner. So J Lo, she came into the situation as a powerful woman, standing on her own, had her own career. So they was doing the power couple thing a little bit together. But he said he never wanted to get married again.
And see, this is the thing and why it's going to be so hard to get rid of Mr. J because
Mm-hmm.
he got the Beehive, he got Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
And see, society tends to be, I know this is going to be like a contradictory, like, well, women have it harder, no, men have it harder. It just, things have different degrees to stuff. Sometimes women do get off stuff, sometimes men get off stuff. But because Beyonce is so lovable and she's a woman and a mother and all that stuff, that
Mm-hmm.
people don't want to do so much to them because people love the nuclear family or whatever this bullshit is, mother
Mm-hmm.
father, I mean, yeah, mother father and child and all this stuff, so they don't want to break it up and it's going to be a lot of public backlash. Diddy was basically by himself.
Right. He was, but he got the kids.
He
But I
got the
get you.
kid,
I
but
get you.
but but his, it's like he
Hmm.
just used those women to just get those kids.
Do you think Diddy is fully, really attracted to women?
I think he is. I think he's bisexual. I don't think he's gay or straight. He's just bisexual. He likes
Okay.
both.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay.
And so he has too many relations with women to say that, oh, he's gay. No, he's just bisexual, but a lot of people don't like bisexuality for whatever reason.
Hmm. Don't understand it.
Don't understand it, but people can be attracted to both things.
People can be greedy, but it, it's not enough men and women to go around, and now you getting both.
He's snatching everything. He took your wife and your husband.
Oh my goodness, the nerve! That is too much. Yeah. So anyway, we was exploring. We're being a little funny right now. It's the holidays, but we were exploring the connection between Diddy, Ashton Kutcher, Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, and the prank that went on Punk, when supposedly the prank was a chain that Aaliyah gave to Missy Elliott, of course, before she passed away. Now, Missy is taking this chain in to the jeweler to be fixed or clean, something like that. And the jeweler supposedly, per the prank, lost the chain. And Missy is devastated.
Yes.
Okay. To say that she is ready to fight is an understatement. And with all of this Diddy stuff now coming to light, I was sitting back thinking about that episode and I was like, wait a minute.
I think that episode is what got Punk taken down,
Yes, that episode is what got Punk taken
because it was
down.
only like a few years, you know, after she passed away, and it was still fresh and it still
Right,
hurt
right.
when he did that.
Okay. That's you in the background. I'm like, are you trying to show something? Okay. I'm looking at
Yeah,
your home screen.
yeah, that is me in the background. Do you
Do you
see the
want to
picture?
show this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the
Yes.
picture that everyone keeps flashing around, and this picture is attached to this article about Diddy's dealings with trafficking. She's in the middle. They're all surrounded her like she's some sort of prize. And this is weird. Nobody thought that this was weird back in the day. Like, who has a bed outside and we all got to wear white? And wasn't they wearing all white in Blink Twice?
Yes.
They wearing all white except for J Lo here. She thinks she's somebody wearing blue.
Right.
But they all around her. This picture has always been unsettling.
I have seen people have beds by their pool. I didn't think anything of
And
it.
you
I
stay
mean,
away from those people.
oh, okay. I didn't think
They'll do
anything.
something to you in that bed. You're
Uh-oh.
going to find out there's a whole bunch of compartments and stuff in that bed. And a lot of tools to open you up.
No. I like to stay closed in the hole.
Yeah, clothes. Yeah, a lot of tools in that bed to open you up.
So I didn't think anything of it. I didn't see this picture until recently anyway. Back in the day I didn't see it, but I didn't keep up with them like that.
I remember coming across this picture on the internet because back in the day I was a huge, underground kind of conspiracy theorist and stuff. like top 10 strange celebrity deaths and stuff. So I was always into this type of stuff. And so I would see this picture get flashed around on the internet, and it always rubbed me the wrong way. See, I never really liked Hollywood, and I always knew that it was something dark and wicked and nasty underneath.
Sorry, I didn't want to leave you talking to yourself. I had to blow my nose. Uh, yeah. So you always knew that Hollywood was not what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was dark and nasty, and I just knew something just wasn't right because of when John Lennon got killed.
Okay, but John Lennon was supposedly unalived by a fan. I remember being a little
He
kid
was
watching
doing
it.
stuff. He was too woke. He was real woke, not the fake woke shit that's out now. He
Right.
was real woke. He was protesting against that Vietnam War and stuff, and they didn't like that. One of the biggest pop stars, band boys of that time, protesting against a war. You're not justifying it, so they had to get rid of him, and they covered it up.
Okay. Okay, so I know that was the Vietnam War. He was protesting. The war was over. He had gone on a hunger strike.
Mm-hmm.
I think also at the time they didn't like the fact that here was this very YT man. He had married an Asian woman. And I don't think they particularly care for that. He was unalived in what, like 81, 82. I was very
81.
little. 80, yeah, okay. So I was really little when that happened. And you don't think that's a little bit of a stretch for you
I
to
mean,
say that you
it's
think that Hollywood unalived John Lennon?
why is he the only one that got dead? Or I mean, unalived? Why is he the only one? Why the other three get to go on with their lives? Why was he? You would think it would have been Paul, because he was like right up there with John. But no, it was John. That's because he was doing stuff that they didn't like.
Okay, and then shortly thereafter, there was an attempt on President Reagan's life.
Mm-hmm.
So we never really talk enough about who tried to unalive President Reagan and why. So I mean, I can see where you're going with it. I mean, conspiracy theories seem crazy, you
Yeah, because
know.
they always trying to, oh, you just crazy, and oh, it was just a freak accident and all this stuff. Celebrities get on planes all the time. It would freak accidents would be more frequent. No, that's because it was done on purpose.
So yeah, I mean, conspiracy theories seem crazy until the truth comes out and smacks you in the face, and then you're like, "Oh wow, I'm so sorry. This person was right all the time when they were sitting in the basement with the aluminum hat on." You know, how did X-Files begin? They're out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I get you. I mean, it's in that same time frame, early 80s. John Lennon is more on like on par with Dick Gregory. He's socially aware. He's having a hunger strike. He and his wife are bucking against the system. And he's got masses of people. He's got millions of people that listen to him and follow him. Now, some black people will say, according to J. Edgar Hoover, they've been waiting for the rise of a black messiah. But I feel also it's anybody that has that type of social influence.
Yep. And there's a whole lot of rituals and just a whole bunch of stuff. I know it might seem all over the place tonight, and that's
No,
because
no,
I'm
no.
tired.
You're gonna tie it all together though. It's all intertwined. You can go ahead.
Yes, when celebrities get put in the recycle bin in mysterious ways that no one really understand or can explain, that's because it was set up. They wanted to eliminate that person because they didn't go through with protocol. Because you told me that Aaliyah and Dame Dash wanted to get married and start a family, and that she didn't want to be a singer no more, and she couldn't leave. Same with Biggie. He wanted to leave. He couldn't leave. Diddy wouldn't let him leave. Hello, you still there? Are you
Yeah,
muted?
of course. Yeah, I had to mute myself. But yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying about Diddy. Has come out now. Biggie. Girl, I did not know half of this stuff in the 90s. I was trying to get through high school. And
And so, things, people was just living their lives. The internet was out, but it wasn't, big like it is now. And people just didn't think like that.
I never was really drawn to Diddy, but did I like some of his hits? Yeah, especially it's all about the Benjamins. I was somewhere trying to make money in my teens, thinking about money. What am I going to do with my life to get some money? And then he did. He looked like he was having a good time and making some money. Okay, so but I wasn't very attracted to Diddy. But I mean, it was just always something about him that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But I didn't think he was this creepy. I had no idea that he was this insatiable and strange and drugging people.
I never liked Diddy because I've had rumors and stuff that he was involved in Tupac's deletion.
Right.
And so I just always had a bad vibe about Diddy. I never liked him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he was probably involved with both of their recycle binnings
Wow.
because they didn't follow protocol. Tupac and Biggie didn't follow protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy was mad that he couldn't make Tupac his boyfriend.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what all that was about. He couldn't take Tupac shopping.
Now, did you hear that Kim's children are suing the guy who wrote that book? That Quincy and Christian are suing the guy who wrote that Kim Porter book.
I wonder why. It might be evidence.
Well, they're saying it's not true.
It's true. And y'all know. And those kids know. All the kids except for the baby know. They know
You
what
say, of course, except for little baby love.
she don't
Mm-hmm.
know. And poor baby that her peoples is like this.
Right.
They all know. Christian and Justin and all them and Quincy and them twins and then that other girl. They all know.
Chance.
Chance. They don't know what their father is doing. He was probably doing the stuff every day. When he didn't have to go out in public and go to the Met Gala or red carpet or any of that stuff, he was doing that stuff every day.
Mm-hmm.
And he would invite some of his party favorites over. Ashton would come over, get first dibs, Denzel, all of that. They knew that shit was going on.
Mm-hmm.
They lived on that fucking compound with him.
You can't get over that compound. See, it was all about the Benjamins. What? Okay. It's all about the Benjamins,
Shit gets
baby.
out. Your kids are gonna find stuff. Your family's gonna find out stuff. Kids wander into stuff. They go into rooms they shouldn't go into.
Do you think that Diddy's mama knows that she's fully aware?
Oh, yes. And she participated too, allegedly. She participated too. And she has those white nails on. That white nails is
Mhm.
a sign. And she's always wearing blonde hair. If anybody's well versed into prostitute culture, blonde hair is often sexualized.
Hey,
I mean,
hi, I got blonde hair,
I'm sorry,
but
but
that is true. Mm-hmm.
so they will make, especially the black
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause it's
prostitutes.
yeah, show because it's gonna show up against the skin.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they like that look. So she's a prostitute.
Ooh wee.
She don't have no morals. She don't have none of that. It's out the window. And she participated too. And she probably allegedly bothered Aaliyah too.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, baby, make room for me. I'm gonna get on in and give me
Mm.
some of this young flesh.
So how do you think this Jay-Z situation is gonna shake out?
It's gonna probably take a while. I could be wrong, but it's probably gonna take a while because Jay-Z got some guards. He got some attorneys up the ass, and they're gonna do all they can to try to snuff out evidence. We're gonna see stuff that we haven't seen before. They might even try to set the buildings on fire, whoever got the tapes, and try to erase as much evidence as they can.
Ali
And
Carter said, wait for it. There's gonna be fires,
mm-hmm,
distractions, all
it's
of
good
that.
some of those tapes are on the deep web to preserve them so we can always have a copy of them.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because Diddy, I mean, not Diddy, because Jay-Z is going to do all he can to burn any evidence. It's going to be a lot of shit. Because you know, people going to bring up, well, you were friends with R. Kelly, you were friends with such and such, you were friends with that person, you were friends with Maria Abramovich.
Marina Abramovich. Marina. Mm-hmm.
Marina.
Mm-hmm.
Ab-
Spirit cooking.
yeah, you were friends with her and stuff. And you know he gonna say, well, that's just business, and his attorneys are gonna jump in and say, well, that was business, and R. Kelly was big in the business at the time, and so it's only right to do collaborations with other artists who are big because that, boosts you up.
Wait a minute. How could I forget? Shot Town, Shot Town, Shot Town. How could I forget the Pied Piper of R&B? I forgot about the Pied Piper's connection. And that's right. Jay-Z made 2 albums, I think they said, with R. Kelly. They
Mm-hmm.
went on tour. I mean, I remember the tour, the Best of Both Worlds tour and everything. Right. And he was with Aaliyah when she was underage and married her. What is with these guys wanting to share the same woman? Because I don't want to share the same man with my cousins,
Women,
sisters, friends.
but men don't see it that way. Women are way more attached to men than men are attached to women. Men see women as toys. You are a pet. You are a dog, and you have to do what he want you to do.
Mm,
That's what the whole thing about the substance was about. She couldn't be played with no more. She was getting old, She couldn't you
mm-hmm,
couldn't crank her up no more and stuff. She didn't feel the way like she used to.
mm-mm-mm.
So someone made a comparison to the substance in Toy Story. And I
Mm,
thought it was strange. Like, what do Toy Story do with this? So
that's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm.
Woody's whole thing throughout the 3 movies, forget about 4, the 3 movies are canonical. Woody's whole concern was about being thrown away and replaced because he couldn't entertain Andy anymore. And
Right.
that's the issue with Elizabeth Sparkle, her character. She could not entertain men anymore, and they wanted to replace her and throw her away. And the person who made the correlation between the films is that women are the toys. And when they're done with you, they're done with you. They throw you away. They mistreat you. They give you to their friends to play with. Their friends play with you a little while. Isn't that what's going on? They pass these girls around.
Yeah,
You're
because what gets me is how they all have been with the same women
they're
in the
toys.
same circle. So R. Kelly was with Aaliyah, Dame Dash was with Aaliyah, Jay-Z was with Aaliyah, um, Beyonce was with Diddy, and of course Beyonce was with Jay-Z. And it's like, my goodness, I don't want to put my stuff where somebody else put their stuff. I don't want your HPV,
They don't see it the
your
way same way.
chlamydia, your gun and I don't want, like, I
You got that
know.
good. You got that good, and I want to taste some of that good that you got.
Oh my gosh, it's an ego thing.
Let me
It's
take her
just,
out for a ride. I'm gonna take you out for a ride.
it's just an ego trip. Ugh. And see,
Like I said,
we
women
don't know who Celebrity B is in this lawsuit. We really
or
don't.
why is she celebrity B?
It could be the Beehive. I mean, Ali Carter says it's the Beehive, but I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave a little room for it to be somebody else. But it really could be because, Beyonce, I think, has been lying about her age for years, and she was around in that space when the general public really didn't know who she was like that. Like
Mhm.
some people who followed Destiny's Child, because this is like the early days of Destiny's Child. I wasn't paying attention to Beyonce. I didn't know a Beyonce existed
Because
when
Aaliyah was.
he did Making the Band. And
Mhm.
that is a, believe it or not, like most of us don't think like this. Most of us do not think to have somebody unalived so that we can be the it girl in the music industry. Most of us would never do that. We go to our job, we go to our 30 minutes lunch break, right? We pay our bills and we come home. But you have to think, some of these people want fame and fortune so badly, especially the fame. They are addicted to the fame, the accolades. That's what the substance is about. More than the money, she's addicted to the fame,
Yes.
the praise. And, from what I see of the Beehive, she is very narcissistic and addicted to the fame. And clearly, from what we did on that last live stream, showing her with an actual heart purse with the aorta and valves and all of that, something is wrong with that lady. Something is something is truly wrong with Beyonce. Something is wrong with that lady. And that lady, when people would ask me before, do you think Beyonce and Jay-Z are witches and stuff? I'd be like, y'all, I don't know. They clearly are weird. They clearly into alchemy. I'm not, that doesn't make them malevolent. But now I got a different opinion. I'm like,
Everybody works spells. It's called Hollywood, Halloween.
ah, ah,
Hollywood,
Hollywood. Hollywood.
Hollywood,
Mhm.
Halloween. What did they do on Halloween? They opened up portals
Yeah,
to let in the entities that was on the other side,
yeah,
and you fed the entities. That's what the trick or treating part came in. You fed the entities, and they'll give you something in return,
right.
and it'll be money, luck,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
romance,
Mm-hmm.
the things that people want.
Something is clearly wrong with that woman. That's all I can say. Something is clearly wrong with that lady. Clearly. So anyway, I was just saying, most people wouldn't think like, oh, she didn't do nothing, but she might have. She may have done
She's
something.
done a whole lot.
What Jaguarwright say allegedly, they're a nasty little couple that does nasty little things.
It's like join me or get gone. And
Mm-hmm.
see, Jay-Z couldn't turn Aaliyah into Beyonce, but he couldn't let her be around because he had to let Beyonce flourish.
Mm-hmm.
And she's prettier than Beyonce.
Mm.
Way prettier. Aaliyah's
Ooh.
so pretty.
Oh my goodness.
Her beauty's like a magnet. And so he had to get he had unfortunately he's a monster and he had to put her in the recycle bin. He couldn't have that pretty face around. Light eyes and pretty face.
Because Beyonce was not gonna have stiff competition.
Stiff competition because Beyonce's not talented.
Mm.
She can't sing. She don't write her own songs. She doesn't play an instrument. She doesn't do anything. Her acting is bad.
Oh, her
That's why,
acting is terrible.
that's why she didn't win that Oscar. And that's it. And
Uh-oh.
I remember her being in that movie. It was like a
Dream Girls.
Dream Girls. Yeah, I'm talking about Dream Girls, but there's another movie that Beyonce was in. It was like a horror movie, and Beyonce was fighting the white girl and stuff, the white blonde girl. And
Mm-hmm. She was married to Idris Elba,
yeah, her acting was shitty in that.
and she was his wife. Right.
Yeah, her acting was shitty in that. Like a lot of people laugh at that fight scene. Even Beyonce fans laugh at that fight scene. Beyonce tried to get into gaming. She had like
What? She tried to get into gaming.
yes, and she was trying to pretend like she was playing a hardcore game, with the mouse and keyboard. And I'm gonna get into some gamer jogging because I'm a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even have her fingers on the WASD keys.
Well, she was just pretending.
Yeah, she had her fingers way on the other side of the keyboard and shit. While she wearing her kitty headphones and shit, trying to look like a
Mm-mm.
gamer girl. She sucks in every genre that she goes to because she's fake. She's fake and she's not real.
I say Beyonce can sing.
And her clothes are bad.
I say Beyonce can sing. Did you hear me? I say
Yeah.
Beyonce can sing. But Beyonce, can she sing? Here's the thing. And I saw Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked. He's so full of shit. Um, and that's his opinion, right? It could just be his opinion too, but I happen to disagree with him. He said Beyonce is the best entertainer of any genre. Get out of here. That's a
You gonna
lie.
throw away the greats? You gonna throw away Phil Collins and shit, Bob Dylan? You gonna throw away Aretha Franklin? You gonna throw away Tina Turner, Whitney Houston,
Elvis,
Elvis?
Michael Jackson,
You gonna
Prince.
throw away Michael Jackson? You gonna
No,
throw away Ron DMC?
no, she is not the best entertainer of any genre.
I
I,
don't even know a lot of her fucking songs, and the ones that do come on, they're weird and they're disjointed.
that song, her last few albums are weird. They are weird. They are weird. Now, can she sing? She can sing. But if black people say, can she sing? No, she can't sing. But she can sing. She can sing decently. But she's not an Aretha. She's not a Tina. She's not a Gladys Knight. She's not even a J Hud. Jennifer Hudson can sing better than her. Beyonce has no soul.
No soul, no
She has
Shaka
no soul.
Khan,
Oh,
no.
I forgot about Shaka Khan. Yeah, she ain't no Shaka Khan. Hell, she ain't no Taylor Swift. I know a lot of people be mad, but she not. Beyonce doesn't write her. I feel something with Taylor sings. Like she's really telling her story. You know what I'm saying?
Especially like the Red album is like so underrated. The last time, oh, that song is so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, the last time
Um,
is good.
all
But
too
Adele,
well.
all too well. But even Adele sings
Oh
better
my god,
than
Adele,
Beyonce.
way better. Rolling in the deep.
Girl.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
like what? Like what is Beyonce?
I mean, Beyonce can sing. Beyonce is a good performer.
She's a
But
good dancer. I'll give her
yeah,
that.
dancing
That's,
in heels, she's a good dancer.
that's the only thing she got.
But Tina Turner did that. She's
Yes.
not the first to do it.
She's not the first.
And Tina did it better. I'm sorry. Big Wheel, Proud Mary, Tina Turner did
And
it better.
everything that Tina Turner went through
Oh
while
my
doing
God.
it
Yes.
with
And
her
she wasn't
wired.
she wasn't kissing the goat, drinking the goat's
No, she had
blood
her
and kissing
mouth
the goat.
wired
Right,
while doing it.
right. Yeah, because Ike broke her jaw several times. I didn't know that growing up. I did not know that till recently. So it's so disingenuous to me and
You
disrespectful.
gonna throw all these people away. That's like them talking about LeBron James is the best basketball
Oh,
player of all time. You gonna throw away Michael Jack? I mean, not like Michael Jordan and shit. You gonna throw away the Dream Team?
girl, you gonna throw away Michael Jordan and Kobe to hop over to him. I mean, I
I
understand.
know. I can't wait till something happen to LeBron. I can't
Oh
wait.
my God. And
Oh,
he's loosely involved with this Diddy stuff too.
I know they all involved. They all it's all gonna go back to Diddy. Everybody, it's one big giant web. It's like a family tree. It's all gonna come back to him on the screen. Even Santa Claus is involved.
What it shows me and says to me is that people really need to be conscious about the company that they keep. And
They know. It
uh,
doesn't take long for someone to just open up until, yeah, I got, youngins in my house. I got youngins under the house. Oh, yeah, I got this big compound where we do all types of shiny thing labs and stuff at. It doesn't take long for that to spill out.
can you pull up, because I don't know if I still have it, that video clip of the dude talking about he was Jay-Z's roommate and they went to a Diddy party and around
No, you
11
showed,
o'clock. I showed it last time.
yeah,
Okay.
you showed that last time.
Okay. That the minions came out.
Yeah. And like before the minions came out, there was a minion that was already there. Like, who the fuck was this girl? And how did she have access to these people?
Oh yeah, the little Matizo girl, the Latino girl. They said she was there with her mama.
Who were they?
I have no idea.
Just all this, just all these strange people and shit.
All these strange little minions, little children walking around belonging to who?
Exactly.
I mean, I know I was never invited to no party at 13. I didn't have access to any entertainers at 13. I wasn't sitting up kicking it with Anita Baker, like, yeah, hey girl, what's going on? I know I gotta, go to seventh grade tomorrow, everything. But girl, give me your autograph, and what you cooking for dinner tonight? Like, no. I was not book chilling with Anita Baker.
See, entertainers were a little bit more mature back then. And children wasn't as attached to entertainers back then. Now children are super attached and they can reach out. And the phones make it even worse.
But you got to ask yourself, speaking of that, because when I was talking facetiously, but then thinking like I was going to say, my mama wasn't hanging out with James Brown. She wasn't kicking it with, Aretha Franklin like a Riri. Damn, girl, what you putting them greens? You know what I'm saying?
Hold
But
on, I gotta take care of my cat. He's meowing.
okay. But if you think about it from generation to generation, one part it has to make you think that this is a overlay for the underlay to bring in pedo and felines, because why are all these children being allowed to frequent these adult parties, and adults are not saying anything. Adults are like, what are these kids doing here? Whose kids are these? Where your parents at? You know, the older generations, Gen X, boomers, they would have said, hey, little girl, hey, little boy, where your parents at? Where your mommy? Where your daddy? It's 11 o'clock. Whose children are these? No, these children are just roaming around this party and nobody has said a word. All of that is too weird. So yeah, this is Diddy is locked up for Christmas. None of y'all got Diddy any Christmas gifts. Nobody went to go visit him. I haven't seen where his children went to visit him this Christmas or anything. I don't know if Diddy is gonna make it through this. We shall see. His court date is, I think they said it's May 11th, but that's a lot. Anybody watching, if you got any opinions, if you'd like to come up, I haven't seen any new comments. Maybe I missed them. If you can hit the link, it is in it's in the chat box. You are welcome to come up, give your opinion. Please subscribe, share, like, comment. And if you want to come up, happy holidays to everybody. If you want to come up and give your opinion on Diddy, this is Diddy's first Christmas. Hit the link and come on up. You're welcome to come up. This is a safe space. I only cuss people out who cuss me out. Okay.
Yeah, don't troll either.
So it's fine. You could come up. Don't feel afraid. This is a safe space. We're cool. But anyway, I was saying, Gen Xers and boomers, it's no way we would have been at a party. And all of these little kids came out. And we wasn't like, where's your mama? Where's
Exactly, because
your daddy?
they had parties since the 1900s and stuff. The stuff like this,
Right.
the speakeasy, but they wasn't all into the minions till about the 90s. That's when it all started, and you can tell the change in the music. The artists started to dress more immature. They started
Mhm.
singing more immaturely, like the Spice Girls, Britney Spears. They started to kick all that girly pop stuff off
Mhm.
to make them more marketable to a younger audience, and so these minions can chase after them. Like
Right.
Jane Doe wanted to hang out with Diddy and Jay-Z so bad. Why? Because they look like teenagers. They dressed like teenagers and stuff, and did all the fun stuff that minions dream about having some big party, and food, and just all this abundanceness, and just fun and stuff. So she wanted to go have fun, and the MTV VMAs look fun. You want to be there and stuff.
Mhm. They don't take it seriously.
They don't take it seriously, and so it's to lure them in.
It's terrible. I have a video that I can show about trafficking, but I don't know if you want to watch it. I mean, it's heavy. I didn't know
How
how.
how how heavy is it?
I mean, we talking about trafficking. It's heavy, but so I didn't know. I didn't know how heavy you wanted to, get this evening. If we just go, talk, or if you got something you want to show, you can.
I don't want to get too deep because I think that's what happened. That's what I did on the last streams. I got too deep, and I
Mm,
got really too deep to the point they took down our stream
okay.
when I showed the ketamine and all that stuff. So I don't want to get too deep anymore
You
because
think that's the issue? Okay.
YouTube is the very platform that we're talking on is a part of Diddy. You
Take
see,
that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Okay.
I mean, we got to keep it real. Like, the YouTube is a part of Diddy. We're not gonna, like, these CEOs have had fun with Diddy and stuff. The
Mm.
CEO of Google and stuff.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
So they're they're very aware, and they send these bots to watch us. And if we start getting too deep into the truth, they have to censor us.
Come in, please. Come in. Subscribe. Get a stream a like. Leave a comment. Share. And if you want to come up on the panel, the link is in the chat. So go ahead, Cheeks. Continue.
Yeah, so all these CEOs and Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, they're all involved. It all got webs to Diddy. It all comes down to you.
Oh, okay, Fleetwood Mac. So I want to just speaking of Jeff Bezos, what's up with him? Because I heard he was the devil. And I was like, I love Amazon. What did he do? Okay.
I don't know much about the whole Jeff Bezos rabbit hole, but that would be something to get into. Most of these big tech billionaire guys are not to be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
They're just incels with a whole bunch of money.
Mm.
Bill
Incels. Mm-hmm.
Bill Gates went off the edge.
Oh, he surely went off the edge.
You're supposed to make operating systems for computers. What are you doing messing with farms and stuff and telling people that they can't even have their own private garden, that it's going to land them some jail time? Excuse me?
Right. That's way too much.
telling
Way too
people
much.
telling people
Mm-hmm.
what to do. I might want to grow some tomatoes or something, or some fruit. And you tell me I can't grow that. That's ridiculous, but it's my land, but I pay property taxes. And if I stop paying property taxes, y'all going to lock me up for taxes, for not paying property taxes.
Well, they're gonna take away your land.
Take away my land and evict me. But
Mm-hmm.
I can't grow strawberries and stuff on my land. That's crazy. I can't like preserve.
Because this fool knew how to work with a motherboard. Now I'm supposed to listen to him. He's my God. He can get the hell out of here.
I know how to work with a motherboard too. I add sticks of RAM and stuff to my computer as well.
Like, who is
And
he?
he stole Windows from Steve Jobs.
Right.
The whole
Right.
graphical operating system, he stole that from Steve Jobs because Steve Jobs had the first graphical operating system out, which was the Macintosh.
Mm-hmm.
That came out in 1982. And if you look at the layout of the original Macintosh, it looks a lot like what Windows came out to be. But the thing is, the Macintosh, a lot of people wasn't feeling the Macintosh and they just wanted an IBM, and then you had Commodore and stuff. But Bill Gates took that from Steve Jobs and used that for Windows 3.1 and 95, which was his big breakout. 95 was what really got Bill Gates to where he is, because it was so easy to use back in the day and people just got tired of using DOS.
Right.
And Windows 95 was backwards compatible with DOS. So you could still use all your DOS programs and DOS games and stuff like Duke Nukem and Doom and stuff. And then he just went off the rails. He wanted to get into some other stuff.
All over in Africa, bothering the Africans, trying to tell them what to do, trying to shoot them up with stuff that
Yep,
nobody asked.
exactly.
Well, I can't wait as more and more details come out with this Diddy case. So you said you think that taking Jay-Z, getting the truth out the how I have to phrase it, getting the truth out of Jay-Z is gonna be tougher than getting to the truth with Diddy. Because Diddy was just a train wreck. Really, little did we know Diddy was a train wreck just waiting to be discovered. But Jay-Z, he got the beehive. He put on this nuclear family father hat, and we fell for it. He really was never my cup of tea either. I mean, look at him. I mean, need I say more? Like, look at him. The man got 4 tree stumps on his head. Now I got locks too. My locks don't look like that. Like, what is he doing? Gonna sprout roots? I mean, he looks crazy. I didn't understand why Beyonce got with him in the first place. But
Money,
okay. Yes. Yeah.
money. She was the replacement girl because he couldn't get the girl that he really wanted.
Mm. Oh my goodness. You know what? Every time you bring that up, it really just takes me to a dark place. He couldn't get the girl that he wanted. So allegedly, according to Jaguarwright, he had her unalived. Like, come on. Who does
You
this?
can't tell these guys no. And that's the same thing with those big billionaire tech guys. They can't be told no. They will not take no for an answer.
Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, it's terrible. What my girl say is what she say? It's terrible out here. Do it, cheeks.
It's terrible out here.
Oh my god, that was flat. Okay.
It's horrible out here. No, oh, it's rough out here.
That's what she said. Oh, it's rough out here.
Oh
It's
Lord, it's rough out here.
right. It's rough. Oh Lord, it's rough out here. That's how you have to. It's really rough. It really, really is rough. This new year is gonna be something else. May everybody have some happy holidays, spend time with their family, hug the people that love you, love on the people that love on you, and never take them for granted. And try not to have petty disagreements because people are here today and they truly can be gone tomorrow. And the last thing you're going to remember is those petty arguments, petty disagreements that you had. I mean, people are leaving in a lot of different, strange ways.
Yep.
People are being kidnapped, sent halfway around the world, children,
Malaysia.
Indonesia. So it's same thing for parents to from for children to parents. I see it's a lot of movements these days, a lot of movements on TikTok. I had to cut my parents off. I don't speak to my mother. She's toxic, and she might be toxic. I don't know your mama, but be very careful with all of that is what I'm saying. Because if something was to happen to your mom or your child, they may not seem as toxic on Tuesday as they seemed on Monday. I'm just saying. And I do understand sometimes you have to stop talking to people for your own sanity and mental health. Just a little bit of my Christmas advice that nobody asked me for. So anyway,
I mean, because this stuff is deep and scary, and we try to laugh and joke, and I put together this picture for you, but it's very dark and deep, and it's not just the celebrities that get targeted. It's also us, the everyday civilians. We get targeted. You might just go to the Walmart and then you're never seen again.
right,
Or you just trying to jog and you never get seen again. Like, this stuff gives you social anxiety. It makes you not want to talk. It makes you just want to barricade yourself in your house. It makes you want to put your refrigerator up to the front door
right.
and have a pot on your head.
I mean, it's just so much. Every other week, we're looking at a mass shooting in a public school, in a private school, in a mall, in a Walmart. Then we got to deal with Diddy. And almost every celebrity that you like has connections to Diddy. And they got connections to Diddy. It's not good.
Like after, like when we did the Kesha live, and I
Mhm.
read that Katy Perry felt pressured to help Kesha. I don't like Katy Perry ever since.
Mhm.
And I kind of liked Katy Perry. I was a little bit of a fan of her music and stuff. I liked her back in the day, but now I really don't like her. And that's why her album was failing and shit. Like, how could you make a song that's supposed to uplift women? She's called it a feminist anthem. How you gonna
Mhm.
make something like that, but then make it with the dude who allegedly hurt
Mhm.
hurt Kesha?
Right.
That's not so woman friendly,
Right.
and that's why her shit is failing. Your cat.
I just cannot. People really, you know, I knew it took me a long time to come around to the whole R. Kelly thing when they did Surviving R. Kelly. I have never watched it to this day. I have never watched Surviving R. Kelly because being someone who was a teenager in the 90s from Chicago, we all knew. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. This was not a secret. Actually, my classmate was one of his background dancers. I mean, background singers. She was a backup singer for Aaliyah, and she too sued him for sexual misconduct with her as a minor, and she won. And they told me that she was in the series Surviving R. Kelly. And everybody says, you should watch it. You should watch it. Okay, wait a minute. So when I was in high school, around, let me see, I would say around maybe noon, somebody would find out that R. Kelly was at Kenwood. Now we were far away from Kenwood. We were in the suburbs. They said, "Oh, we heard R. Kelly's at Kenwood this afternoon," and girls would just start ditching class. They ditching their lunch period, baby. They about to hit the bus, the train. They trying to get to Chicago so that they can get to Kenwood, so that they can be picked by R. Kelly. And I remember me and this other young lady talking. We was like, "Man, I'm not interested in no R. Kelly. I'm caring about his money. I don't sell myself for money." But it was tons of young high school girls running up to Kenwood, taking 2 and 3 buses, trying to get to Kenwood by 2:30 so that they could be chose by R. Kelly. Everybody in Chicago knew. The mayor knew. Mayor Richard M. Daley, he knew. The chief of police at the time knew. Everybody knew. The teenagers knew. The parents knew. R. Kelly was a quick come up in Chicago. I like the states that say if a minor has sexual conduct with a person who is an adult, we're going to charge them both. Because this is the reality that, look, some people may not want to hear this or whatever, but
Oh, you about to say something that's controversial.
the reality is that older teenagers are fully aware as to what they're doing. Now, I'm not taking the onus off the adult. R. Kelly was, I don't know how old that man was at that time, 35 maybe. And we were 16. He was like 35 or something in there. Yes, at the end of the day, the adult is fully wrong. But R. Kelly was a quick come up, and the parents knew it. And every time R. Kelly messed around with a minor young lady, he gave her family $100,000. We're all poor from the south and west side of Chicago. A lot of girls was trying to get chose by R. Kelly so they could get a quick come on. Everybody knew. I'm not saying that he's not a perv or he don't deserve to spend the next 30 years in prison, because he does. I'm just saying everybody knew. So that's why I never watched the series. And then when it came out that he had relations with Sparkle's little 13-year-old niece, man, I'm an activist in the community. I'm all rah rah. I'm all for female rights, girls' rights, and everything. I am rah rah. I'm like, forget R. Kelly, blah blah blah. Okay, this the first trial. When I saw the shoe shine boy, they used to call him the shoe shine boy. He worked for DCFS. When I saw the shoe shine boy at the trial, and that black woman spit in his face, she spat in his face. I threw my hands up. I said, how can you help a group of people that won't help you help them? How can you do it? I had stopped listening to his music, everything. When she spit in his face, I said, I'm done. Next thing I know, he came out a few years later with I Wish. And I was talking about, I wish, I wish, I
Oh my
wish, I
goodness.
wish too. I mean, and so by the time Surviving R. Kelly came out, and they're talking about Jocelyn Savage. And somebody said this week on somebody's YouTube panel, because they was talking about the parents with this 13-year-old accused of Jay-Z. Again, I believe the accuser. I believe Sparkle's 13-year-old niece. I knew that fool had peed on that girl. I knew that he was a fool. We in the same city. Chicago's a big, small city. Everybody know everybody. It's 6 degrees of separation. I knew that fool had did what he was accused of. Okay. So this is about 10 years after that first trial. Jocelyn Savage's parents bring her to Chicago to his studio. Now, this is after Aaliyah, after Sparkle's niece. Yes, the parents are liable. I do feel that the parents have some responsibility in all of this madness too. Everybody's trying to come up. Everybody trying to get a payday. But unfortunately, here is the reality. These men are sick and they are committing crime. They are violating minions. Yes, they are. I never denied that. Yes, they are. And they should pay, from Diddy to R. Kelly and allegedly Jay Carter too. But some of these parents, not all of the parents, some of the parents really are clueless. But some of these parents are culpable in all of this mess. And the cities and the police departments. And Mayor Eric Adams, he's wrapped up with Diddy. He gave him a key to the city, just like Richard M. Daley was culpable with R. Kelly. Now, he never said anything. He never gave him a key to the city, but he knew. We all knew. I don't have to watch Surviving R. Kelly. I survived R. Kelly by not going to Kenwood High School. So go ahead, Cheeks. That was my diatribe and my rant.
I'll let you go in it because that's kind of a big piece to say. And yeah. And it's just rough. It's just really rough.
You mean to tell me people in New York didn't know that Diddy was dirty? I didn't know. I'm too far away. But you mean to tell me people in New York and Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, y'all didn't hear nothing? Y'all didn't know nothing? Please. I don't believe that for 1 second. Everybody in New York knew that he was dirty. Diddy dirty money. Everybody knew he was dirty. Everybody knew he was dealing with minions.
That's why it's called our culture.
Right.
Because it's a culture. It's accepted.
Right.
I'm not accepted, but that I'm not accepted, but they are accepted.
Right. I don't care nothing about it. So now his son has charges too. Christian. Christian has charges too. So I guess Christian will be with his daddy shortly. I guess they can get a cell next door to each other and they don't have to be lonely anymore. Diddy don't have to be lonely. His baby boy will be in the cell next to him. Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas, baby. No, Merry, Merry Christmas, Diddy.
Very Merry Christmas, Didi. Mary J.
Take that,
Blige.
take that, take that, take that.
Mary J. Blige gonna be in the women's facility across the street.
Oh, yes. But the one that's going to get everybody is when the beehive got on that. When orange is the beehive's new black.
The animals, tap tap tap, in the cages full.
No, I'm dangerously in prison right now. I'd do anything. I'd kiss the goat. I drunk the blood. I was hanging out with Marina Abramovich. We were spirit cooking, and now I'm locked up.
Her ass is gonna be locked up too. Marina Abramovich.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared that stream when you showed that picture of her and that minion.
Oh yeah, you started howling. Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen. I was like, what? What's on the screen?
I'm gonna get that off the screen.
I'm dangerously next to Diddy. He's across the street. I'm behind the bars. Oh my gosh. The gay boys is gonna lose their mind if the beehive get locked up. Girls gonna be halter tops and fighting in the middle of the street. Cars set on fire. How dare they lock up our Lord and Savior?
Well, she's no good.
I do mean Lord and Savior, because don't forget, they got the Church of Beyonce out there in San Francisco.
Yes, they got the Church of Beyonce. I just as a lesbian, I've never liked Beyonce. That's definitely gay male culture.
They dangerously in love. If I was a boy, maybe I'd slide through these bars. Tapping on the bars.
Rihanna gonna be there too.
Can you see my halo, 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 halo? C-O, C-O, C-O.
Rihanna gonna be there too.
What does Rihanna got to say?
She gonna be like, "Woman down."
Oh, yeah.
She gonna be like, "Woman down."
Uh-huh. We got a woman down. No shirt, no heels, no skirt. I'm just in this orange jumpsuit. Do you see me in these skins? Girl, we crazy.
And shower time.
Okay. She gonna be like Diddy. Excuse me, Mrs. Carter. It's chow time. I can't eat this. This is beneath me. I can't eat this slop. I need an alcoholic beverage. That's what she told Meg the Stallion. Next time I see you, you better have an alcoholic beverage. I was like, don't black people have enough alcohol? How much more alcohol do we need? Don't all you sell alcohol? Don't we? Did anybody think to like, I don't know, open a college, a university, support a HBCU? Yes. Yes, the HBCUs was about to get their water cut off, and Donald Trump stepped in and saved their water. Yeah, $500,000 water bill amongst the HBCUs, and that was of course during his first term. But Diddy run around here, take that, take that, take that, take that. Why don't you come to the West Coast if you want somebody that's not all in the video, all on the record? But two,
DJ Khaled.
okay, DJ Khaled. We're
Every
the
time,
greatest. Uh-huh.
every time someone makes a song with him, he got to scream his name in it.
Because he doesn't do anything else. So of course he got to scream his name. And they say allegedly that Diddy been in them cheeks too, girl. I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
It's so wild until you say to yourself, this can't be true. This can't be true. Like how, this man couldn't be in all these cheeks. But Ray J said there are asses being taken in ways that nobody understands.
He should know because he was there.
Girl, they say Brandy refuses to talk to him.
Because she knows.
I know his wife got I feel, it looks like to me, allegedly battered woman syndrome because that last video, it clearly was some hands flying. And I don't think they were her hands. If her hands was flying, they were in a defensive stance, okay? And the little baby, how old is she? Melanie, I think she's 7. She called the police, so she was trying to call the police. She said the law is for the lawless, and we are not defunding the police over here in Beverly Hills, honey. I'm calling the police. And so she tried to call the police on daddy. And we never saw her mama in the tape. So, yeah, Ray J be throwing them, allegedly, throwing them paws and swinging them things. And Princess needs to get away from him. I don't know.
She's
God,
not, though.
I would rather be alone and have safety and peace for myself and my children than keep going back and forth with that man. And supposedly she has filed for divorce again for like the 5th time. And now she claims she ain't going back on her word. I hope not. Now, I do understand that domestic violence victims cycle 7 times in and out of the relationship before they finally leave, if they can leave. If they can leave. I don't want it to be that day that something happens and you can't leave. Or you leave, but you leave at the cemetery. It's not worth it. And I don't know how big and bad and scary Ray J is supposed to be. I mean, I know he walks around with a blicker, but I'm from Chicago. What's that supposed to mean to me? The 2-year-olds got blickers in Chicago. Say you better watch yourself at kindergarten because the kindergartners got some blickers. What's that supposed to mean to me? Maybe that scares Princess, Maybe that makes her feel frightened. I don't know.
And it's always your word against that person's word. Oh, I
Right.
like Jay-Z and stuff, like Ali Carter said. She's like, oh, I liked him.
She better call Sonya Norwood and tell Sonya and Big Ray to come get their dog. I would have a little talk. I'm not having a little talk with Jesus. I would have a little talk with Sonya Norwood, and I would tell Sonya and Big Ray, you better come get your dog and put him on a leash before I send him uh to the animal shelter. Okay? Because I'm not gonna keep putting up with this. And if he wants to see his children, we would have to go through mediation, and we would have to do like a handoff at the police station. Yes, he does not need to be at my home anymore. Matter of fact, I would move, and he would not know where I lived because that's no longer any of his business. And we would have a handoff with those children. And when we have to do it that way, we'll see just how much he wants to be in their life. Because a lot of times, people, men and women, use the children as a way to keep harassing the other person. It's like, okay, these are your children. You're right. Come visit them. Come get them. Here you go, sir. Here's your babies. Great. So I can go get me a night off or two or three. Off. I'm going home, take a bath. With a whole bottle of champagne and relax myself. Great. But we're going to do it at this police station. Yeah. Right. So if you act a fool, you don't have far to go to get in that cage. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, if you do it that way, will he continue to pick those children up? Or will now all of a sudden you sitting there waiting an hour, 2 hours? Ray J ain't showed up. Like, well, okay, what's going on? Right, because he can no longer harass you. He don't have free reign to harass you. A lot of these people are not as big as bad as they pretend. They as big as bad as you allow them to be. Now, Diddy, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know. They say he was crazy, holding people over balconies and stuff too. But anybody can get tapped. That's
Yeah,
nobody's invincible. Nobody's invincible. All one of these women had to do was get him at the right spot. Number one, the dude stayed too high. Diddy stayed way too zooted. And I understand he had his girl zooted too, right? I get that. But, it is a
that's why he had that
fine.
compound the way it was, so no one could leave.
Mm-hmm. So nobody could leave. But you knew it was tunnels under there. And I'm not blaming Cassie. I'm not blaming the victim at all. I'm just saying anybody, nobody's invincible. She could have had some people waiting in the tunnel for him. He could have came up with we never seen or heard from him again because she had somebody in them tunnels waiting for him. See, since he wants to blow people's cars up and hang people over balconies, I'm not for resting in no femininity. Who resting in it? Where is it at? If somebody got your life on the line, what are you supposed to do? I'd rather take my chances with the 12 than me being carried out by the 6. I'm glad Cassie made it out alive because it could have went another way.
Yeah, like Kim Porter.
Like Kim Porter. It could have definitely went another way. So when I'm hearing people like Noodlehead, Umar Johnson talk about Diddy and Jayz, you shut up. You don't have woman the first. You a deadbeat dad. You got 6 college degrees, so you claim. You're not using none of them. You don't pay rent or mortgage nowhere. You don't have a car. You are not a catch, sir. You are not a catch. You 50 some years old. Take a pair of clippers to that hair. Please cut that mess off. And go get your ass a job. You are supposed to be a school psychologist. You ain't psychologizing nowhere. And black women are crazy enough to keep giving you their money. They just want to take another black man down. They just want to take another black man down. These black men are doing a good job of their own taking themselves down.
Exactly. Like all this was unnecessary. Just leave people alone. Don't send Usher to the hospital.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Don't kill Tupac because you can't get him in the bed.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm,
Don't put Biggie in the recycle bin because he don't
mm,
want to rap no more.
mm, mm,
Don't help Jay-Z get rid of Aaliyah because she don't want to be his girlfriend.
mm.
Don't throw and sling Cassie around because she don't want to do the stuff no more.
Oh, he almost unalived that girl. Oh, she had to take IVs just to make it through. I mean, and when I thought about it, you're talking about the correlations between Cassie's life and the Handmaid's Tale, and then Uma talking about he freaking. He just freaking. And Diddy had to do all this. Diddy could have had any woman he wanted. Actually, clearly he couldn't because he's a narcissist. She was kidnapped and held against her will for 10 years, really. And she was ganged, Gang, great, gang, great, on multiple occasions. Nobody's giving this the gravity that it deserves.
Exactly. But you can't go deep on it because you got all these social media sites going to censor you. So you can't really talk about it too much.
I mean, these black men just got me mad. Not all of them, but the ones that's talking crazy about his money and his lawsuit. I don't care nothing about that. He just freaky. And these one, I mean, the children. I mean, the half white want to just nullify
You
what
got
he
to be
did to the
careful.
children.
You got to
Mm-hmm.
be careful with people like that. People like that make me wonder,
Mm.
would you do the same?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Would you
Yes.
would you hurt people?
Hmm.
And that's why I don't like those people saying that and defending him. He's too bad. Like little Rod, he destroyed that man forever.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Like he's not just hurting women, he's hurting children and he's hurting other men.
Well,
Somebody's singing in your background.
I don't know. That's my baby. That's my little boy. I don't. To me, that's not a good way to say it. That he's not just hurting women. Women matter. I mean, I don't want one life to be seen as more valuable than another life. The children's lives matter, the women's life matter, and the men's lives matter. All of the victims' lives matter. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Santa Claus, go straight to the pen. Santa Claus, go straight to see Diddy. Oh my gosh. Cheeks, I'm gonna get you.
What's wrong?
I can hear all of that.
I am so sorry. How could you hear it?
I can hear it, honey. Quake. House quake. Girl, I am trying to find my glasses. Where are my glasses? I can't see. I am blind. I can't see a hot thing. Okay, it is 6:22. Stream was kind of light tonight, but I thank everybody that did come in. I know this is a heavy conversation. You will hear us laughing from time to time. You might be offended, you might not be offended. We're not doing it to be insensitive. Sometimes, as human beings, you laugh to keep from crying. And a lot of this truly is out of our hands. I'm not uh, a federal attorney, right? I'm not a prosecutor.
I'm sorry. Can you hear
It's
that?
Yes, I can. There's nothing that I
Sorry.
personally can do about Diddy, his son. All I could say is it looks like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
No.
So it is 6:22. We started at 6:30. And sometimes I'm pausing because I need some glasses, y'all. But if you just came in, please share the stream, like the stream. If you got anything you want to say, the link is in the chat. Please come up and give me your opinion on Diddy's first Christmas in prison. How do you think it turned out? What do you think his Christmas meal is going to be? Do you think they're going to allow him to
And
bring
it's
in a
not gonna be
shelf?
no cute Orange is the New Black prison.
Oh.
Because the prison on Orange is the New Black was very cute.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not how most prisons look like. Then they were allowed to wear Santa hats and little deer antlers and stuff. And they had a Christmas tree in the prison. And they gonna sing Christmas carols. So no, it's not gonna be no Orange is the New Black prison. That was truly a cute prison.
Can you Google for me that Christian Combs has been accused? Because that's the last thing we're going to show, and then we're going to get out of here.
Okay, so show my screen.
You got it up already?
Oh, you don't want to show the gameplay. Wait, okay.
Yeah, do you think Diddy is going to get some dry turkey for Christmas, ham? So,
Dry turkey.
yeah, dry turkey, dry like let me see, 30-day-old turkey, right, with some gravy that looks like it came out of somebody's mouth that was chewing, had chewing tobacco in their mouth. What kind of Christmas do you think Diddy is having this year? Do you think it's up to his usual Christmas standards? Please come in,
It's
subscribe,
surely
share,
not gonna
like,
be no reindeer.
comment, and you can come up on the panel if you want to. If you got an opinion, we're friendly. We don't bite like Diddy. Diddy does bite. I'm sure somebody has some bite marks on their ass. Do you think you think Diddy got some like leftover Thanksgiving turkey for Christmas? You think it's gonna be like a 1960s TV dinner? Do y'all remember like the turkey had was in the 60s, the 1960s TV dinners? It just looked nasty. And when you opened it, it had that smell, and it was like all dry and caked up. You think that's what Diddy's Christmas gonna be like? Or some bad, nasty, stanky ham?
Well, I got it up. I got his
Okay.
spawn. I got his spawn looking at me.
Okay. So please come in, subscribe, share, like, comment. And if you want to give us a Christmas gift, you can. I know y'all got like 200 kids. Your kids come first. You don't even know me. You don't even like me like that, potentially. But if you do want me to have a stocking stuffer, please feel free to hit the Cash App, $ Danielle, DANYEL 0416. Go ahead, give your girl a little Christmas, a little stocking stuffer. You can drop me $1, $2. I'm from the shower and turn down nothing but my collar. Love y'all all. Okay.
Oh yes, I'm tired of having this man look at me.
Okay, I put the man up.
You can
Okay.
feel the demons coming off the screen. Okay. So, this is from Yahoo Entertainment. This is a reputable source. Vibe. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, allegedly served papers regarding assault claims. So, this was released about a week ago, maybe two, Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. So, this year, month. The drama surrounding the Combs family just keep going on. Christian Combs, Diddy's youngest son, was allegedly served legal paperwork recently at his father's Miami mansion. Was he at the compound?
He was at the compound. He and his brother Justin, they were arrested, remember? And Stevie J.
What they do? Oh yeah, he did tell him to go clean up at the compound.
Stevie J was in the shower.
Taking a
He was taking a shower because him and Faith are not together anymore. So he was living with Diddy. Take that, take that, take that, take that.
in connection to multiple accusations. According to In Touch Weekly, a woman named Grace O. Marcraig, Marcraig,
Marquet.
Marque,
Marquet. Mm-hmm.
Grego Marque had someone deliver the filing to Combs, whom she's accusing of assault, battery, sexual assault, and intentional inflict of emotional distress. Allegedly, old McKay endured a horrifying ordeal while working as a stewardess aboard a yacht. Yeah, you were telling me about that yacht. Charted in July of 22. What she says was a pitched as the wholesome family outing, allegedly turned into what she described as a chaotic scene involving drug use, sex work, and unwanted gestures. Omar K., who is represented by attorney Tyrone Blackburn, claims Christian became inappropriately interested in her during the trip, pressuring her to take shots and later assaulting her in an isolated room. She said the incident derailed her career in the yachting industry, led to emotional and physical distress, and even caused a breakup between her and her longtime partner. This is just another lewd and meritless claim from Tyrone Blackburn, just like what he filed in the Rodney Jones lawsuit, which he still has not served, stated Aaron Dyer, attorney for both Christian and his father, Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy is his middle name.
Wow.
Back in April, this complaint is filed with the same kind of manufactured lies and irrelevant facts we've come to expect from Blackburn. So this is his attorney speaking. Oh, we got somebody.
Yeah. Can you read her comment, please? Hi,
Tracy,
Tracy.
hi Tracy. Tracy Thomas says I have to wait until after Christmas to donate. I'm poor, but I ain't in jail.
Hey, hey, that's a blessing, Tracy. And thank
That's a
you.
and thank you. Just being here helps a lot
Yes.
because these
Yeah.
last couple of streams have been pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they've been kind of slow. It's been a little slow. But thank you so much, Tracy. Donate anytime you can, anytime you feel like, anytime you want to. And more than that, just come in and participate. And just be a part of the community and give me your thoughts on all of this stuff, all of these revelations. Because we're all learning together and finding out together. So anyway, you can continue to read the allegations.
So this is Diddy's attorney clapping back at Blackburn. He don't like Blackburn.
I heard Blackburn is not a good attorney.
Mm. Well, she needs to hook up with Busby. Buzzy, what's the attorney?
Busby. Hmm.
Busby. She needs to hook up with Busby. Dreyer added, "This is exactly why the federal judge in New York slapped him for 2 days ago for a pattern of behavior in improperly filing cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle quickly, and why he was referred to the disciplinary committee in the Southern District of New York will be filing a motion to dismiss this outrageous claim." Their attorneys be going hard. King Combs serving comes as the bad boy CEO sits in jail. Why they call him King Combs? I was
That's his
confused at first.
nickname. That's his nickname, King. Because he
Um,
think he can. And that further goes to show that those other two boys are not Diddy's biological children, and he knows it.
yeah, because he looks just like him.
And why is he the king? So Quincy's not king, and Justin's not king, but Christian is king, and he's younger than them. Cause them other two ain't his. Now he knew Quincy wasn't his, but he trying to pass Justin off as his. He know Justin is not his child. I mean, not only our asses being taken in ways that nobody can explain, children are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. This man is stealing other men's children. I
Yeah,
mean,
and claiming that they dead and stuff.
yes.
Sits in jail awaiting his trial to begin next year. In addition, the disgraced music mogul has been denied bond multiple times and faced up to 15 years if convicted. Despite all of the allegations against him, Diddy has maintained his innocence and his children have supported his stance. The past month has devastated our family. So I guess this is Quincy speaking. This past month has devastated our family. His 6 children stated on Instagram in October with a photo of them and their dad. Many, okay, this is just my cat. Many have judged him. Many have both judged him and you and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories. They're not conspiracy theories
Mm-hmm.
and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to you, the truth, knowing it will prevail and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss and love you, Dad.
Famous last words. That's so sweet. Santa Claus goes straight to the pokey. Yes.
Them creepy twins.
Them creepy twins. Crazy. Let me see. No, where's his mama's big blonde hair? She
She
kind of
right
got
there.
it
She
there.
got her blonde hair. She got her signature blonde hair. She not gonna let that go.
Mm-mm. Baby love. Brother love. Well, what's your prediction? Is Christian gonna end up in the pokey with his daddy next year? Will they spend Christmas together next year?
Probably so. If she switch attorneys, because Blackburn is just not doing it. They're not gonna, do it the way that Busby can.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to have Diddy behind bars. Jingle bells, Diddy smells, and he laid an egg. Oh, what fun it is to have this sailing off the streets, riding through the snow. And Diddy was the night bell, laughing all the way. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Oh my god.
Okay. Again, if you just came in, can you please subscribe, share, like? If you got it, if you want to, can you donate to the channel? Give me a little Christmas gift, $1, $2, cash app. You know, Joe Biden won't let you have nothing big, y'all. If you give somebody too much money, you gotta tell the IRS. It's crazy. So, cash app, $ DANYEL 0416. If you want to give me a little stocking stuffer, if you got it, if you ain't got it, I understand. Love you anyway. Love y'all to life. We out of here.
Yeah.
Leave your comments if you think that Christian Combs is gonna end up spending Christmas with his daddy next year in the pokey. Y'all have a good night. And this has been The Awakening, Black Women United. And I am your host, Cherie Denai. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, cheeks.